We got the Hawaii Rainbow Warriors in the building. We got Pofele Ashlock. We got Jamih Otis. Fellas, how we doing? Pick up the mic. This is the floor is yours.
Let go. Hey, man, it's amazing, man. I'm happy to be here.
Yeah, bless.
All right, so I'd say Hawaii, kind of I would say a nice little darling here in the Mountain West this year. At least at least from us media folks, there's a lot. I'd say there's some sneaky good buzz with you guys this year. As far as like the preseason polls, all of us media guys fall in love with it. But like, look, I think you guys got a chance to do some big things this year. You guys run your run and shoot offense, very high powered, and
Yes,
year 4 with Timmy Chang, there was a lot of optimism about you guys. Talk to me about you on the offensive side of the ball.
Yes, sir.
Just what's in store for this team, because you guys got a lot of guys back.
No, exactly like you just said. We came back with a lot of guys, returned a lot of guys, and a lot of veteran guys too. So it's a very experienced offense, a very experienced collective, a group of guys. We all came just know each other. Got to know each other very well through these 3 years, 4 years. Being with, you can call it these boys my brothers, man. So it's an amazing time, especially on the offensive side. Just collectively being together, gelling together, and especially with the quarterback leaving and Micah stepping up, and then some some 2 receivers leaving, and then replacing those 2. Just how we attacked and brought in those new guys, bring them in and bringing them with love, just the Hawaii way, showing aloha. So that's really what it is, and it's been amazing, especially with all the group of guys, offense and defense. So offensively, we're gonna get after it. We're gonna go dominate. That's really the biggest thing, and just clean up the mental errors that we had last year. To get us put us in the hole sometimes. So from the offensive side, we're gonna do amazing.
Yeah, for Jamih, you guys defensively, I mean, you guys bring some pieces back as well. I mean, overall, I'd say you guys got a lot of roster continuity, which in today's day in college athletics, I feel like is so important. Talk to me, just about having some familiar guys within the room. It's like it's one of those things, like you don't have to build new relationships with guys. You do in a sense, but defensively, just talk to me about your unit and just the optimism for the 2025 season.
Yeah, for sure. I think a big thing is just relationship wise. This defense is real bought in. Since day one, since I came in, we've been close as a brotherhood. So I think just building, understanding what we liked and understanding what we we're really good in, it really helps us. And I think going into this year, it's just the maturity of the defense. We've been through a lot of games. We've been through ups and downs, a lot of wins, a lot of losses. So now we know what to expect, what to do in certain situations. But as far as the room goes, I feel confident being on the field with everybody out there. Just having the point to where I can look back and I can know how Peter plays. I can know how Nahe plays. Looking beside me, my brother Jalen Smith. I mean, he plays fast. Elijah Palmer right next to me. I mean, that guy is just technical, from the sound to man to coverage and even, in the box as well. So just having that support up front too as well. My guys, without my D-line, I wouldn't be the player I am. So I just, just the comfort I have being on the field with all those guys, having that relationship, it really makes a difference.
For you guys being returners, you guys are kind of used to playing that quote unquote week 0 game.
Yeah.
The early game where you guys, there's a lot of eyes watching you, and you guys
Right.
kind of have another one of those games this year versus Stanford. You host them on the island. Do you like those? Do you like getting that extra week of Yeah,
Of course, man.
yeah, you
Hey.
like that, and especially a high leverage opponent like Stanford too. You know what I'm saying?
Exactly.
You get to host them on the island.
Exactly.
This is
Yeah,
nothing
it's
new for you
everything
guys.
we could have, we've ever won. We get to start a week earlier than everybody, give an insight of what we can bring to everybody that's watching us that night. So it's amazing, man, especially for us to go out there and just play an opponent like Stanford, and for it to be a great battle that I know is going to be into. So we're confident, we're confident and really, really excited for us to go out there. It's a God-given blessing to go out there and play against them in week 0 too as well, with all eyes on us. So it's amazing. It's just hopefully we can give them a same game like I did at Vandy. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So week 0 is all right. I loved it, man. I love week 0. I always get to love playing early, and it's a great start. It's a great feeling.
Just man, like for you guys, the whether it's the week 0 stuff or sometimes you kind of just the non-conference schedule. You guys are flying all over the place. I feel like people got to come to you guys, but when you guys are making a road trip, you guys are leaving the island. I'm just curious. Maybe by like week 10, does that kind of catch up to you guys a little bit? You're like, man, like we gotta leave the island again, or is it just like one of those things like, okay, you're used to like at least a 5-hour road trip at
Yeah.
and maybe you guys embrace it. It's like a special bonding moment for you guys, or
For
what?
sure.
What is that? What is that process for you guys?
For sure. I say earlier on, that was kind of the mindset of just flying, to away games and 5 hours this way, maybe another 8 hours that way. It did get kind of overwhelming at first, when I first came in as a freshman, but now I feel like it's just bonding, honestly. Like we look at it as like road trips. Like we see a away game far away. Okay, we know it's going to be a fun ride, Yeah. Make some memories. And that's all it is. And we really take to heart, just quality time with the team, with the coaches too. And I feel like that's why we really are the team we are this year. And we hope a lot of people will see that, just how good we band together. So those away games, I mean, it could sound long, but we used to it. We just love to spend time with each other.
You hinted on the quarterback and Micah. I mean, this guy really tore it up in that final game versus New Mexico. I mean, talk to me about the confidence that you have in him and that he can navigate this offense to how he did versus the Lobos last year. Because I know you guys were out there trying to play spoiler for that Lobo team that was trying to get bowl eligibility.
Exactly.
And you guys did that. So talk to me about this, and are we going to see more of that this season with you featured in that?
I think it's more of the confidence he gives me, man. Just a player as him, like of him being the person he is. He's just a gamer, man. I like I told everybody else, he's a well-rounded person. He knows when to switch it on and off. Off the field, he's an amazing person. He sits there. We go out to dinner sometimes. He's the first one to try to pay the bill. You know what I mean? Just want to be the first guy to do things for other people. So that's one thing that as a quarterback, guys tend to fall. Fall to that. We all love that. It's a great synergy thing, especially when it's coming from the captain of your football team. So it's a great thing that we both get to experience and just see from him, because it's just on Saturdays we know what it is. He turns on that switch where it's a dog. He turns into that guy where he's vocal. He's vocal about everything. So you want to sit there and listen to him, and then go and put into action what he's saying, and the belief that he has in us. The belief that we have in him. It all goes all hand in hand. So it's amazing. He's gonna crush it this year, like all of us is, and we're excited. We're excited.
One word to describe your head coach, Timmy Chang. I know that's probably a lot.
Dog.
Dog, yeah. Shoot. Swagger.
He's got
and swag.
He's got the swag on the island.
Yeah, and not even like clothes wide, like swag how he hold himself. What I mean? Like, he carry himself. Like he got that swag where it's just a confident base in him. What I mean? He walks with a little sway. You know what I mean?
Okay.
He got a limp in it. He got
There
walking.
you go.
So it's
Hey,
smooth.
well, he's got a tight relationship with San Jose State's head coach Ken Niumatalolo.
Yeah.
And he's got some ties on the island as well, born and raised out there. And so you already know that those guys they keep it tight. And best of luck this season, fellas.
Yes, thank you so much.